Jayson, we've talked all season about your respect for Al Horford, but see a game like him, a game like he played tonight, with the energy that he brought, what did that mean to see him with the emotion, with the hustle plays?
Yeah, I think the one play in particular when he saved the ball out of bounds in the last 2 minutes of like the second quarter, it just gave us that extra possession and pumped the crowd up, pumped our team up. Those plays, that was so meaningful, and just how he played in the second half on the defensive end. He knocked down big shots time and time after again. So his performance, his energy, his leadership tonight, was crucial.
He talked about you guys really wanted this win. There were points here where the offense didn't quite go the way you wanted it to. Were you guys tight at all throughout the course of this game? Was the desire to win so great that did you feel like mistakes were magnified?
No, not internally. I mean, we talked about it before the game and at halftime. Joe said, however long it takes, that's how long it's going to take. Don't come out with the expectation that we're going to win the game in the first quarter or by halftime. That 48 minutes. That's all we kept preaching. Just play the game to the end, and we'll figure it out.
Jayson, it seemed like on that note, offensively, you guys seemed to really find your groove there in the fourth quarter. What did you see just in terms of the unselfishness you guys were showing out there, just to create easy shots for each other in that stretch?
Yeah, we were finding the right matchup, and essentially, Evan Mobley is a great defensive player. He always comes to help at the rim, so it was just a matter of, getting into the paint and, wherever they were converging from, find an open man. We got a bunch of shooters spaced on the perimeter and just make the right pass and knock down shots.
Jayson, what impressed you most about what you're able to do in this series, and what do you think will help you moving forward in the Eastern Conference Finals in terms of lessons learned, things you're able to accomplish?
One, how we responded after Game 2, going on the road in a pretty good environment in Cleveland and winning 2 big road games. And then coming back here tonight and, they battled. Cleveland battled, give them a lot of credit. They didn't want to go home. They competed. They made it tough on us, and, we made enough plays to win the game.
Jayson, you were able to get the 9 assists tonight and shoot efficiently, striking that balance. Obviously, you've seen a lot of pressure in the playoffs. You've seen a lot of crowds around the rim. Are you just kind of in the mindset that, it's going to be the passing that does it for you? And how aggressive do you have to be with your shot even when, there's those crowds at the rim?
Just trying to manipulate the game, understanding that I do have a lot of the attention when I'm on the court, when I have the ball. And, how can I dominate the game? Me and Joe talk about during spurts of the game, if I want to screen, do I want to handle the ball? And, it's just simple, making the right reads. It's not, I don't come down the court telling myself I'm about to shoot or I'm about to pass. It's just making the right read based on the reaction.
What are those conversations like with Joe in game about your approach, especially with those screens, as you mentioned, getting into those?
Just how the game is going, whatever lineup I'm out there with, time and score. Joe asked me coming out of timeout, do I want to, be the screener or do I want to handle the ball? It's kind of as simple as that.
Jayson, this is 7 out of 8 games now where you've had 10 or more rebounds. How has that affected your game, and what does that say about your ability to use that to get yourself going?
I would like to think I'm a great rebounder. Besides all the 7-foot guys in the league that are centers, I feel like I'm one of the best rebounders that's not a 5-man. And I've averaged 10-plus rebounds a couple of times in the playoffs. So that's something that I really kind of hang my hat on, especially playoff time, is, rebounding the basketball.
Jayson, when you were a rookie, Al said he was drafted in 07, and you reminded him that you were 9 years old when he got drafted. And he was 31, and I know that seemed really old to you when you were 19. But what's it like to see him at 37, almost 38, doing the same things and just being his teammate and you maturing, but also seeing him also mature, but also kind of keep himself together in a league of young men?
It's nothing short of special. Al is like a brother to me, somebody I love dearly, and had the pleasure of being his teammate, you know, for 6 out of my 7 years. And I give Al a lot of credit how he's transitioned and adapted his game to still, play a major role and have a huge impact. And I've watched Al, the way how professional he is, how he carries himself, how he takes care of his body. I've stole a lot of things from Al, throughout my career, of just having a routine every single day, knowing what, whether it's a game day, or off day, or a practice day, having a plan of, what are you going to do to get better today, whether it's lifting weights, getting on the bike, or recovery. I've watched Al, do all those things to a T and keep his body in, perfect shape and condition to, be at this stage in his career and, have a major role on our team.
JT, when you got to the team, the ball was in Al's hands. He was the one that kind of controlled like the tempo and the tenor of the organization. So what did you learn from him over the years about handling that responsibility? And then when you see him tonight at his age, diving out of bounds, making those kind of plays, how does that kind of spark everyone to step up and kind of honor that?
Yeah, I think just, obviously his character, how he treats everybody, how everybody respects him, because he does. He always puts the team first. He's always been like that. He truly does do whatever it takes for the team to be better. And you see every day when he comes in, and he puts the work in the weight room, on the court, on the bike, on the treatment table, whatever it is, to make sure that he's available and ready for whatever we need him for. And it just kind of sets the tone that somebody at this stage in his career and at his age is doing all those things. There's really no excuse for the rest of us.
Last 2 questions to Abby. Jayson, first, Jaylen got you back with the chest slap. Did you feel that? And then how far have you two come as far as playing together, but also being able to give the game what it needs when it does?
Yeah, we've just been in a lot of battles together. 7 years as teammates. He's been in the conference finals 6 times. This is my 5th time. We've been in a lot of crucial moments, regular season and playoff games, and just throughout the years, learning from our experiences, really getting to a stage where we understand what we can do individually. We know how gifted we are, offensively. But each night just kind of presents different challenges, and being ready and up for the task to do whatever is needed, because both of us are capable on the basketball court to do literally everything. And each night just may call for something different.
And then, like you said, you've been in the Eastern Conference Finals 5 of the 7 years you've been in the league, 3 straight now. What does it mean to you?
It just shows the character of the team, the organization, right? People might think that it's a given that we're supposed to be here, but I give a lot of credit to everybody in the front office, the coaching staff, the trainers, the guys that hand out the equipment, the ball boys, the cooks, the chefs, security team. We're all in this together, and I mean that. Everybody has an effect on each other, and we all impact each other to help winning and build this culture that we have, and everybody should be proud of themselves. And obviously, it's not the end all be all. We want to win the championship, but we're doing something right.